The 2022 World Cup will take place in Qatar this year. It will take place during the winter, apart from its usual summer schedule, because of the extreme temperatures in Qatar. The World Cup has been enjoyed by millions since the 1930s. Every 4 years, 32 countries qualify for the World Cup and ballot it out to see what country is the best. The 2022 World Cup will begin in November and end in December, apart from its usual summer schedule, as Qatar's temperatures are extremely hot during the summer, so their best bet to keep players safe and everyone happy is to have the tournament during the winter. Billions of fans will tune in to watch the soccer tournament, and the wealthy fans who can afford to attend the tournament will watch in awe as their favorite superstars go head to head. But there's a dark side to this story. In 2010, Qatar was awarded the right to host the World Cup, leaving the US and Japan as runners-up. The way the host nation is decided is by the FIFA Congress. So supposedly they all sit down and vote on what country they believe will be the best to host the tournament. And like I said, it's a big pride for a country to host a tournament. So the biggest countries in the world, including China, Japan, the United States, all of the European countries, they always are in the running to host this tournament. Hosting the World Cup is no easy fit. FIFA elects a World Cup host 10 years prior to when the tournament actually begins, giving the country some time to prepare, sometimes to build stadiums, depending on what needs to get done in order to host the tournament properly. So, the country that gets to host the tournament anticipates huge economic growth as thousands of jobs are created and a great amount of tourism is attracted. Migrants saw this as an opportunity to provide for their struggling families, even if it meant leaving their loved ones in country for years. But the opportunity soon turned into a nightmare. A 2016 article posted by Amnesty International exposed the sad reality of migrant life in Qatar. Thousands of workers paid amounts ranging from $500 to up to $4,000 to more recruitment agents in their home country to land jobs working in Qatar in preparation for the World Cup. Many of these people took out loans, seeing this as a great opportunity to make money, but in reality, they are barely making anything and now are stuck in Qatar as they are in debt. Migrant workers make an average monthly salary of $220. On top of this, living conditions are extremely poor, where migrant workers are cramped and dirty and unsafe conditions. Many workers reported having their passports taken so they wouldn't be able to leave. A 2021 article posted on Amnesty International, following up on their 2016 post to address how Qatar still hasn't delivered on their promise to end labor abuse and exploitation of its more than 2 million migrant workers, the past year has seen an actual erosion of newly protected migrant workers' rights, with old abusive practices resurfacing, reviving the worst elements of undermining reforms. An early 2021 article posted on The Guardian reveals that more than 6,500 migrant workers from India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka have died in Qatar since it won the right to host a World Cup 10 years ago. According to the Guardian article, a significant amount of these deaths were caused by suicide, workplace accidents, and road accidents. A quote from this article is that the statistical findings expose Qatar's failure to protect its 2 million strong migrant workforce, or even investigate the causes of the apparently high death rate among the largely young workforce. Qatari officials repeatedly report that these causes of death are natural causes, but in reality, that is a lie. I can relate the migrant worker human rights situations to a communications class because of cultural difference. I feel that Qatar treats the people of India, Nepal, and Bangladesh worse because of their cultural difference. I feel like if all the migrant workers work for people of their home nations, they wouldn't be treated as poorly. They do have many different beliefs, so I feel like that takes a big part into how they're treated. Apart from all the human rights issues going on in Qatar, there are many legal issues going on behind the scenes involving FIFA. In 2015, 11 top FIFA officials were found guilty of corruption and money laundering by the FBI. Many of the members who were convicted were part of the committee that gave the World Cup to Qatar and were known for having an alarmingly close relationship with the country's government. This corruption case ultimately leads to the former FIFA president, Sepp Blatter, to resign from his position. He was later banned 6 years from FIFA for criminal mismanagement. All this negative attention on FIFA and Qatar about the corruption scandals, the bribing, and the money laundering was stirring up all media outlets across the world. Besides all the tragedies and corruption around the World Cup, it will still take place this November. And as an audience, if you choose to watch, will you think about the lives that were lost throughout this tournament and the corruption scandals that led up to the voting of Qatar? I'm sure many of you have grown up playing or watching soccer. And me personally, I love soccer. I've grown up playing it. And now as a fan, I find it difficult to support FIFA and even to watch the tournament or play the popular FIFA video game, knowing about all the scandals and human rights violations that are behind FIFA. But what do you guys choose? Do you guys choose to support it?